This video we are going to discuss the computation of leverage. So first of all, there is a sales, then we'll subtract the variable cost from it and we'll get the contribution. From contribution we'll subtract the fixed cost and we'll get EBIT, that is operating profit. From EBIT we'll reduce the interest and we'll get EBT. From EBT we'll reduce the tax and we'll get the EAT, and EAT is divided by number of shares, we'll get the EPS. So let's assume there are 10,000 units that we are selling now and the sales per unit is 10 rupees. So we'll assume the variable cost per unit is 4. So here we are writing 10,000 units and the sales will be 10,000 into 10, 1 lakh. So the variable cost is 40,000. Contribution will be 1 lakh minus 40,000, 60,000, and from this 60,000 we'll reduce the fixed cost. We have assumed that the fixed cost into the business are 20,000 and we'll get 40,000 operating profit. And let's assume the interest that we are paying on debenture are also 20,000. So we'll reduce 20,000 from 40,000, we will get EBT of 20,000 and the tax rate is 50%, so it will be 10,000 and we'll get EAT of 10,000. Assume again the number of equity shares are 10,000, so we'll get EPS 1 rupees. 1 rupees is the earning per share. So now let's see what is the DOL, degree of operating leverage. The formula is C upon EBIT. So here the C is 60,000 and EBIT is 40,000, so you'll get 1.5. so degree of operating leverage is 1.5. The degree of financial leverage is equals to EBIT upon EBT. So EBIT is 40,000, EBT is 20,000, so we are getting DFL of 2. Degree of combined leverage is equals to C upon EBT. So C is 60,000, contribution is 60,000, earning before tax is 20,000, so we'll get degree of combined leverage as 3 times. All these results are in times: 1.5 times, 2 times, 3 times. So DOL is 1.5. What this mean with respect to decision making? So this 1.5 means if I will increase my sales by 10%, if a company will increase its sales by 10%, then there will be increase of 1.5 times in the EBIT, that is 15% in EBIT. In the similar manner with respect to financial leverage, it is 2 times. It means if I will increase my EBIT by 15%, then my EPS will increase by 2 times of it, that is 15% into 2 times 30%. So see, my EPS will increase by 30%. With respect to combined leverage, it is 3 times. So it means if I will increase my sales by 10%, then my EPS will increase by 3 times of it, that is 10% into 3, 30%. So EPS will increase by 30%. This simply means, now let's come again back to the table. Let's increase our sales unit by 10%. So 10,000 is right now. I will increase by 10%, that is 1,000, it will be 11,000. The sales value will be 1,10,000. The variable cost will be 44,000. So we will get the contribution of 66,000. The fixed cost remain as it is, 20,000, it will remain constant, and our operating profit is 46,000. So here you can see the increase in sales is 10%, while the increase in EBIT is I think it is, see, 40,000 was earlier and now it is 46,000. So it is increased by 15%, not 10%. So 40,000 15%, 4,000 plus 2,000 will get 6,000. So here the interest is again same, 20,000, and we'll get EBT of 26, tax 50%, 13,000, our EAT 13,000, and we'll divide it by 10,000 number of shares and we'll get EPS of 1.3. You can see here our EPS is increased by 30%. Earlier it was 1, now 1.3, it means it is increased by 30%. So DCL can be calculated by multiplying DOL and DFL, that is 1.5 and 2, we'll get 3.